Appalachian State University congratulates the award-winning WASU FM Boom, celebrating 50 years on the air. Broadcasting from the Wayne L. Sumner Studio in the George G. Beasley Media Complex. Still crazy after all these years. 90.5 WASU, the App FM.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Do you drink this every day?
Every morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Morning wall. Morning ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day.
You're listening to the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
90.5 WASU. I just slid that music all the way down. Hi, good morning. Good last morning of classes before we run off to spring break. I'm Peter.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Wow, look at that enthusiasm. And we're missing Pruitt.
Lame.
I don't know if he's gone to spring break. I'm expecting a text in about 10 minutes. Hey, I slept through my alarm. Do you still want me to come in? And at that point, it's like, no. I was prepared to talk to him, too. I saw him around campus twice yesterday.
Dang, where?
He was walking around the building or something, and when I was going to that cupcake place, which I'm probably going to again, that cupcake place off Blowing Rock, he lives right by the Standard, so I think he was going to actually he's probably going to the same class that I have right after him, because he has sign language class right before me. So I was going to get my cupcake, and he was dressed like a Backstreet Boy.
I'm weak.
He had this, I was like, okay, Pruitt, because he was, very nice outside. He's wearing this, bright, I think, a denim jacket, but I think it was, white, and then, this plunging tank top. I'm like, half of your torso is exposed. And I was like, this is not the Pruitt Norris I know.
Wake up, Pruitt. Peter's putting you on blast.
Yeah, for real. I was prepared to confront him. I was like, who are you trying to come for? That's my gig. I wear somewhat outlandish clothing. Though today, I know I'm doing my sales meeting with Dr. Walsh. Yay. That was
Woo!
Yeah, that's pretty much the amount of enthusiasm I can muster. I am not looking forward to it because I am not a sales meeting type. And on top of that, thankfully, as Ben knows, we used to have to dress up for it, wear nice, I put that in quotation marks, nice clothing. Now I decided, I'm like, maybe a yellow button-up is enough because he doesn't require uniforms anymore. I remember when you came in.
Nice fit. What? You remember when I what?
When you had to come in dressed up all...
Yep. And I was just pretty nice in my opinion. It wasn't good enough one time.
It wasn't?
No.
What was the problem?
I don't know. He looked at me and said, pants. Pants. And I quote, pants.
Well, apparently...
And I said, yes, I'm wearing them.
No, you didn't.
Verbatim.
I have such a problem where my mouth gets me in trouble a lot.
Yeah, well, I would see. It's funny because it definitely could have been taken as a smart. Comment, but I was being serious. I was because I was wearing some chino type pants, and I was just like, yeah, I'm wearing them.
That's exactly what I said. Because I wouldn't have realized it was a statement of a problem. Just
right.
Yeah. I have pants. Hey.
It was all right though. Speaking of which, I meant to ask. Yeah. So cup craze place, 10 out of 10. Recommend?
You would not like it.
Why would I not like it?
You had told me the thing you don't like about cupcakes is
too much
frosting. It is a frosting heavy place. Their donuts are. I had a donut. They are ridiculously cheap though. Pruitt was not telling the full truth. He said it was only on Mondays. No, it is Mondays through Fridays before 10 a.m. You can get a donut for 50 cents and a latte for $2.
Oh yeah, might be the move. Yeah, I like me some donuts too.
The donut I had, you can get normal ones, but the donut I had was cookie dough, and they had little bits of cookie on it, and that was a lot of frosting. Yeah, it was way too much.
Still though, so they have more than just 2 donuts.
Oh yeah, they have I think maybe not as much as they have cupcakes, but it's I think 8 different types. So Fruity Pebbles, that was the one I saw. Chocolate.
I wish I don't know if they have anything like this in Charlotte, but in Raleigh, they have Oh my gosh, I'm gonna forget the name of it. Well, Duck Donuts is really good, but I was thinking there's this like waffle place.
Definitely not Charlotte.
Where you can like get stuff like Fruity Pebbles. It's like a custom waffle place. Yeah. But it's that, I don't know why. I just thought about it.
I've heard of places like this, but it starts to become just like, why?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want Fruity Pebbles on a waffle. Yeah. So I'm not going to get it.
Exactly.
It's like that, oh God, that I almost slipped, but that stuff concerns me. There's that blue maple syrup. Out.
Nope. No. I'm not doing any weird color.
I don't know. It's like I think it's like Captain Crunch flavored. No.
Captain Crunch.
I'm not into that.
No, I'm not a fan.
There's like this whole like thing of like breakfast is slowly turning into dessert because they'll make like cereals with Twinkies.
Mm-hmm. I know. I see all these food recipes and it's like French toast, cake, like swirl, and it just looks like diabetes.
How do you feel about French toast?
Like I don't really eat it, but it's good.
I don't like it.
Like I guess I would enjoy it if I ate like a good one, but yeah, not my favorite thing.
It's like soggy toast. Why would I want to eat soggy egg toast?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because I don't really like pancakes. Because pancakes are like the same thing for me. Pancakes are like the food you eat, you take 2 bites out of, and then you're like, all right, I'm done with this. Like craving over.
You're gonna have some fighters out there. Though actually, I think I'm a waffle person.
I'm definitely a waffle fan.
The Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
I used to. That would be a very common haunt in my freshman year. Walking down Blowing Rocks to Waffle House at 1 a.m.
See, I actually have only been to the Waffle House here a couple of times, but in high school, I used to go all the time. I mean, triple hash browns, just if I'm like, don't want a full meal, and then I can get the all-star special if I do. It's just so good.
That was where I went for like the after dinner for my prom.
Yeah.
Waffle House. Everyone was there too. Even the people we didn't go with were all like, yeah.
And that was the spot.
And like I showed up to like a gas station. I had to go buy something that night, and like I don't know why, but I was feeling myself and I was pretending like I was older than I was. Not like buying anything crazy, but they were like talking about how like all these high schoolers were going to proms and stuff. They're like, they must be prom night, and I was like, yeah, totally. And then I got back in the car and I'm like, my hair is still like done. Like I was very clearly, I mean, I wasn't wearing my tuxedo no more, but
yeah, you were looking prom ready.
Yeah, for real, prom scarred. I was looking like the aftermath of a prom. At that point, it was like 10 p.m.
Oh, boy.
I mean, my high school proms were not, I've told my stories before, but I also think they were really poorly planned.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. I was about to say, I can't complain really about ours. It was...
What were your themes?
Actually, I don't remember the themes, but it was the same venue 2 years in a row.
Yeah, that's
and it was the roof. It was like... In all, like these windows here, it was like these, but you know, longer and skinnier all the way around the floor. It was all those windows, and it was the top floor of like the Wells Fargo building downtown. So it was actually a really cool venue. But the first year, I don't think they planned well because it was like a sauna in there. Like if you went on, if you went to dance, like you could feel the temperature change. Like you could feel the moisture. Like when you cross a threshold in the middle of the room, like literally, it's like cool, and then you just hit it, and you're like, oh my god.
It's like going in here at night.
Yeah.
In this radio station, because I was here last night, it is cooking.
You get hot.
Ours was, I forgot where the venue was the first year, and it wasn't very good. Though they did have free food though, and the food.
Oh, yeah, I need the free food.
That food was insane. Oh my god, I kept every time that this guy came around with these like grilled cheeses, I was like, I will take one. And then the second year, it was like Roaring Twenties themes, but you would not have guessed that from looking at it at all, not at all. And the second one, they did a little bit better, but like it just was like, what is this theme? What can you even do with this? Yeah. And it was like themed after Vincent Van Gogh's Starry Night, which would have been dope. Like, but they barely did that with the decorations. You could tell, but it was like the bare minimum. Like with my, if I do a theme, I'm going all out. And actually, that is relevant because yesterday, I did not mean to bring this up, but yesterday we started planning the committee for the prom that I'm running for a college college people. It's the queer prom. So I was planning it, and like I was the only person. I'm not like harping on the other people, but I was the only person in committee. I had ideas on ideas on ideas on ideas on ideas. I was like, this has to be a good prom because both of my proms were trash.
Yeah.
I had terrible experiences, but that was unrelated to the fact that they were not planned right.
Yeah, you definitely have to have good planning. I'm sure you'll follow through with this one.
Oh yeah. Well,
Prom was a weird time.
Who'd you go with?
Just friends, both years.
You didn't take a date? You didn't get a corsage?
Well, actually, now that I think about it, I went junior year. I went with an ex,
right?
And then senior year, I went with my recent ex as a friend, and then I actually came back the year after that because they were a senior the next year.
You went to
I went to 3 now that I think about it.
Oh my god, that's weird. Not that you went to 3.
It was very unbearable. I was dreading the 3rd one.
Why? I would never want to go. If I'm in college, I don't know.
Oh, I know. I think I was literally like being a little baby about it.
Did you have a little buzz?
When I came back.
Your little buzz cut at the time?
No, it actually had grown back.
No.
Thank goodness, because I got that in October, and it was like May. Yeah, oh my god.
God, Ben and a buzz cut was so awesome.
I did. It actually didn't look that bad either. I looked
it didn't.
I looked Brockhampton vibes.
It was just when I saw that picture, I remembered. So I was in the production studio. I'm like, whose app card is this? I literally completely fell back from laughing. That was
never again.
No. Well, I used to, when I was like a young kid, I used to be buzz cut king.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I did it. I was like, I used to rock this haircut every day. Might as well.
Back when I was 9 years old. It's same face, right?
I don't know what my parents were doing. I had like a buzz cut, and then they would just dress me up in some like turtlenecks and dark washed blue jeans with the turtleneck tucked in. I don't know what they were doing.
My mother has no eye for aesthetics, so like I relate. Clothing was never a thing, and I had to learn. And even then, I'm still like learning how to like dress and stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
He's wearing this nice sweater.
Thank you.
And I'm wearing I have no clothes. I've been like that vintage store off of the 105.
Yes.
Apparently, I am not doing sales for all these businesses, but first the cupcake place. Now that apparently. For the rest of the week, they have like this whole section that's 50% off, and that place is pricey.
Yeah, dang.
So I might be taking a visit.
I like some shopping.
Yeah, for real.
Shopping is it's so fun. It's such a shame. It's such a shame. It actually requires like
cash
transactions.
Why can't we just barter like back in the 1800s?
Yes, I agree. I'll give you this.
I'll give you 2 eggs.
Yeah, I'll give you this stick of butter for these sunglasses.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break and then we will continue on.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU. now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU.
.5 WASU. In the studio, back again. It is the OGs. Me.
Yep, the OGs, Peter and Ben.
Peter and Ben. Original. What's something that's white? Because we are not gangsters. It starts with a G. Grandpas.
Yeah.
I'd be I was thinking about that song recently. I don't think I'd be a very good. I've already said I wouldn't be a good dad ever, but I don't think I'd be a very good grandpa either.
No.
No. I'd be a great uncle. If my sister ever decides to have kids, which I think she is kind of written off at this point, I would be the best uncle ever. Because I'd
be the fun uncle.
Oh, for real, dude. I'd be like, let's spoil these children. I want to be more liked than your mother. It's a competition, and I'm gonna win it because I don't have to be there for all the hard times.
True.
That's why I can't be a parent.
I know.
I'll be a parent, just not around for the difficult times.
Yeah, what do you expect me to say when they have a tough day or something weird happens, or they ask me an out-of-pocket question?
What out-of-pocket? Never mind.
I'm just gonna be like, oh, bleep. I don't know, man.
That's tough, buddy.
Yeah.
Very, just.
Would you like an avocado?
An avocado. Would you like an egg in these trying times?
Yeah. You want me to get you a therapist, buddy?
Hey.
Yeah, that wouldn't be
sometimes they
terrible.
work. I've been in therapy, probably will be all my life, but neither here nor there. That always makes me wonder of oh God, I'm gonna be moving away and I'm gonna have to find new resources, really.
Right. No, they're not even real.
They're not?
No.
Someone left glasses.
Fake.
In the studio. Oh my God, they're not. Whose face do these belong to? Oh my God, look at the fog.
I feel like they could be Chloe's.
No, Chloe has real glasses.
Or.
Do you hear the breathing?
I don't know. Yeah, how do you glasses people do it?
Oh,
with the mask? How do you do it?
With a lot of dedication. And apparently whoever's these are, they have a small head.
Yeah. Yeah, they fit me.
You have a small head?
Yeah.
I don't measure people's heads, so I don't. My of all the weaknesses I have, estimates, not one of them.
Yeah.
Anyways, I do have one thing to talk about of what's going on in the world, and it is
just
disturbing.
One thing.
I didn't focus on. Actually, I might have had two. Let me see, because I wrote them all in my notes app. Hold on.
Wow. Twitter update.
No, it's only
It's one.
It's one.
Singular.
Kanye West buries Pete Davidson alive.
Oh, I was seeing stuff on the timeline about this, but I didn't do any further research because I didn't care. What happened?
He released a new music video because I think he's releasing his second album, not in Donda. Yeah. It's his Donda 2, and straight up it is there is a video of him making burying Pete Davidson alive.
Oh.
It's very creepy.
Yeah.
And it's didn't he just say I'm sorry?
Right, it's so just unnecessary.
I don't
I saw a funny tweet though. I don't know who it was, but it was Kanye walking down the street with some thick individual.
A thicky individual with a slightly olive skin.
Yeah, and someone said he done got him too.
Someone said, the clothing brand Shein.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian. I literally was out.
That was so good.
Kimberly Kardashian.
It's kind of true in that world though. Why are you? I mean, I know why you are. It's the mother of your children and
4
whatnot.
kids. Well, no, because, I guess biologically it's only 2, I think, because they had a surrogate. But yeah.
But yeah, it's the mother of your kids, but just let it go, Kanye. Just let it go and go get you another one from the factory. I mean, it can't be that hard, clearly.
Apparently, apparently not. I just was man, of all people to have beef with, Pete Davidson.
Right? You're just not going to get the fans on your side on this one.
Well, even that, he's a man who went to a late night show wearing pajama bottoms.
Yeah. It's trying to be mad at Buzz Lightyear. I don't know. can't do it.
Someone had like rationalized why Pete Davidson like pulls all these very beautiful women and very like successful women, and it's because like apparently it's just like the most like least threatening person ever.
Yeah.
Which I kind of see.
Yeah, I believe it.
I was like, he has the same birthday as me. What's up, Pete? Same name, same birthday, same relative area of birth. I'm coming for your crown. Kim K, you better watch out. I'm gonna date. I'd be a great father, even though 20 minutes ago I just said not. Kids are gross.
Yeah, they are.
Well, now she's actually. Well, hold on. Click.
Wow. Twitter update.
There we go. Now it's audible. She is now officially Kim Kardashian, period, again, because she was actually Kim Kardashian West.
Oh. Yeah, true. I do forget about that.
She's officially single.
It'd be cool to see like the traditional name things kind of
fade away.
Yeah, fade away.
Well, I found out I work with someone who I'm not gonna say her real full name because I only just found it out. Her name is Olive, and she was like, Olive is not in my name. Like you don't look at my and she was born. It's not like because I work at the LGBT center. It's not like a transgender individual. No, she's just like there were 5 people in my high school who had my first name, and there were 4 people at my high school who had my middle name.
Oh my
goodness. I could not go by either, so I just went by the name that like my great grandmother had. And she's like, yeah, I've kept it. And then she was like, the only time I guess I'll legally go by it is if I get married and then have to change my name.
That's nice. I like the name Olive.
I did too. It also super fits her because she told me her name's her first and middle name. And I went, literally, there is no way I would ever call you by either one of those.
Cassandra.
Ew, no. Well, she like wants to be a librarian too. So like a librarian named Olive. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's golden.
I don't like my name, but I the only thing is worse is I won't. Sorry, Pete Davidson, but I will not go by Pete. Like, don't call me that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd like Pete either. I thought it was kind of playful at first, but the more I hear it, the worse it gets.
Well, the first time I ever heard it, I remember is like Stinky Pete from Toy Story 2.
Stinky Pete.
The villain from Toy Story 2, the old man, the prospector.
Oh, his name is Stinky Pete.
Yeah. Exactly. Like this is why I'm like. Yeah. That's all I hear. I don't know. I don't know a single person who's called me anything other than my first name or Peebs, because I have a lot of people. I told about the show. Like, there's a certain time period where I really seriously went by Peebs. So like, you'll know how long they've known me, like people around me, if they call me that.
Nice.
So, Florida. When do you leave?
Tomorrow. I gotta drive to Raleigh tonight. And then to horse country, Ocala, Florida tomorrow. Please don't follow me.
Horse country?
Yeah, it's like middle of nowhere, farms, horses everywhere.
It's just like the Panhandle. Where is this?
Right, it's the middle, the literal middle of Florida.
Oh my gosh.
Like central Florida. It's like an hour from Gainesville, like UF, and then it's like 2 hours to either coast. And then it's like 5 hours to Miami.
Oh, Ocala, a city in Florida. Sorry to throw. You already said where you're going.
All good.
60,000 people live there.
Yeah, it has a bigger population than like most rural areas. The thing is, though, is I'm like kind of being like loosely defined when I say Ocala. Like where I'm actually staying is like outskirts of Ocala.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna be 30 minutes to the nearest McDonald's.
Oh my god.
Which is hard for me. Like I can't do that. Like
he's like, I need McDonald's.
Basically, I mean, I can cook, but I don't cook a lot, and I also don't like cooking in houses that are not mine. And then on top of that, it's just gonna like I don't know. I can't see myself ever living in a place like that.
There's literally nothing.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the map.
I have to be like at least 10 minutes within like a shopping center.
Civilization.
Yeah, like literal, just like people. I have to be able to drive into town and be like, oh, okay.
This is why I'm like,
life.
I have to live in like population. I want the more people, the better.
Yeah.
My mom will be like, you're gonna grow tired of that quickly. I said, I think I grow tired of being in the middle of nowhere quicker.
Definitely.
God. Okay, well.
Drains you. Sorry.
No, you're fine, please. We're gonna take a very short break.
A dragonfly.
A dragonfly.
We'll be right back.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy. It sound right, boy.
It sound right, boy. Sound it sound right, boy. Sound it sound right, boy.
It sound right, boy. It sound right, boy.
Life is a journey. We're told that there are mountains and valleys before us. A mountaineer trudges through. Where others see an obstacle, a mountaineer sees an opportunity. A mountaineer climbs tomorrow's mountains today. So what is a mountaineer? A mountaineer is you.
Let's go! To a place where you can grow.
A place to be heard.
And take a closer look.
A place where you can crush it.
And push yourself.
A place to find your voice.
This place rocks. And rolls.
A place where you can get out.
Way out!
A place you'll never forget.
So where is this place? Let me show you.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
WASU, you're listening to the Morning App, and we being myself, Peter,
and Ben,
we're discussing the wildness of social media. Wait, here's the other one. This took me out. I said, excuse me, why is this in my social media feed?
What? That is so out of pocket.
I literally, and someone, and then it started getting attention. I'm like, I can't have this. I don't want it, like, making the rounds, and,
yeah. Ooh.
YouTube, their algorithm is starting to, like, I see cracks in things, and I have a feeling it's going to be like a big thing. In a few days, people are going to be like, why is my YouTube feed showing me the absolute most or the least? It's like TikTok. My TikTok feed is tarnished.
I always worry about how Twitter does like the people you follow, it does the blah 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 liked on the main timeline. I always worry about what people see for me. Not that I'm liking like out of pocket stuff, but just dumb stuff. And because I'll see some people like some explicit content will come up onto my feed and it'll be like internet like. And I'm like, God. You wildin' today on this Thursday morning.
You're like, ew.
Yeah.
I think I have that setting turned off. I think. Literally, it'd be like 90% would be like legit me think like something relating to television, either reality television or Whoopi Goldberg going off on Tucker Carlson.
But then I will get some good stuff. Tucker Carlson.
I know.
I will get some good stuff off that though too. Like Mackie blessed my timeline last night with me sliding the straw in and out of a McDonald's cup, and it's a dude playing the violin. and then this one popped up. I think some friends like this because a lot of my peeps on Twitter are college people trying to get a job, and this is what it'd be like living in a capitalistic world.
Oh yeah.
I got the job,
and you feel completely empty inside.
I got the job.
That's very much gonna be me because it's just like with of course I'm happy I'll be like taking a step in like the career world, but what am I gonna? I'm just gonna be barely getting by, and I'll be at the bottom of whatever pyramid, and I know things take time, but I'm an impatient person.
Right, same. It just bugs me because I was applying for some jobs the other day, and why do jobs, and it's a little different when you get to like this level for sure.
Sure.
But like from a standard, like looking at the bottom of it, like Target. Like don't be like, why do you want to work here? Why do you want to work? It's like, what? Yeah, like I get you might have some purpose that you might want to fulfill individually if you didn't have to work, but you're lying to yourself and your peers if you're saying you would rather work than not if given the option.
And it's like, I got 3 kids and I need to feed them.
Yeah,
that's why I want to work here.
Yeah, because I will be poor and die.
I very much am like, oh God, if I was a job interview person, I wouldn't be very good at it. I don't think, because I'm not gonna ask you that question.
Yeah, and it would bug me too to hear all the BS people would spew.
For real,
like I'd be like, I'm just ready for someone to tell the truth. Like,
well, then I feel like those are the people, at least normally, who don't get hired. Maybe
exactly,
you're the one
because they're pessimistic and stuff, and
honest.
Exactly.
They don't want you being actually honest to the customers.
Nope.
Well, but like for the radio station and stuff, like I actually would have like reasoning and stuff, sort of.
Exactly.
Or I'd make a reason.
And going off of that, this is new too. Target is
what's Target doing?
They're raising their minimum wage to $24 an hour, and I'm just like,
how?
Why am I doing this? Why? Well, I could have saved 4 years of tuition.
And how, like, is this like in North Carolina state or like countrywide?
I'm pretty sure it's nationwide, like globally. Target.
Walmart, they're coming for you.
Yeah, it's like, why did I spend 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, I don't know, a lot of
money. You didn't go to school for math, clearly.
Yeah, no, but why? When you could have just gone to Target.
Well, I don't know. Mobility, money terms, economic terminology that I'm not actually equipped to know.
Benefits.
Yeah, those things. What's a dental? A 401k? We're learning about that in my capstone class, and I'm like, I'm out.
It's a shame. I thought that capstone class might be the one to do it, but it's a shame no one still ever showed me how to do taxes. I
know how to do taxes.
Really?
Simple taxes. Once I get married, no. Which is why I'll never get married.
I'm stressing too because I need to do my taxes by the end of the month, at least on TurboTax if I want to do like the support thing.
Tax Act is better.
Tax what?
Tax Act is better.
Okay, I'll do whatever. I don't care. I'm just scared because I saw like a post about this woman that got like audited or whatever or like maybe even jail time.
Oh my gosh.
For like a mistake. You've been using TurboTax wrong for like 6 years.
That's like the biggest. I know we're not the only people who do it, but like everyone seems to always have this fear. Like, what if I do my taxes wrong? With every honest intention, but I still do it incorrectly.
I'm terrified. Like, I'll die in prison. Yeah, that's like one of my largest fears. So I'm trying to get my taxes figured out. So I really wish somebody showed me how to do those.
My mother does taxes for people in like the area, not here in the area, but like where we are, or where she is. She did taxes for this girl from my high school, from like that I've known since elementary school, and she just like texted me completely randomly one day, like I'm doing her such and such's taxes. I'm like, cool. Like, are you gonna tell me how much money she made? No. Then why do I care?
Yeah. I'm blanking.
Imagine getting a text from someone you haven't heard of from 3 years and just being like, so you made $300.
All right. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, like, it also wouldn't stress me out as much because I think I get it. I think I get it. Yeah. But, like, you have your W-2, you have your end year earnings statement. Yes. You know, you have the taxes they took out, if they did. And then you know that's your income, and then if you meet the 12,550 minimum, you know, some student less likely to, but whatever. Let's say you do, then that puts you in a tax bracket, and then that tax bracket determines your effective tax rate, and then your effective tax rate is what you pay. Welcome to Finances 101, but. Yeah, I think I get it now. I get confused now because I don't know how many things I have to fill out. Also, I don't know how to get it down to the penny if that's what they're expecting you to do.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
But I have, like, the information on my W-2. Easy. Type it in, whatever, take a picture of it. But being a poker player, when I'm, like, using all these third-party sites and doing stuff like Coinbase, because I'm doing, like, a lot of times I withdraw with crypto.
Yes.
A lot of things like that. Then I know it's other income, but I don't know how. Like, I don't get a W-2 for that. No. I don't get documentation. So, like, I even spent like last week going through all of my Cash App statements.
Oh my god!
But because I was like, I'm stressed. I was like,
I forgot because you've got earnings. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You've got earnings.
No, I like calculated. Like, I have to pay taxes this year.
Yes.
And I was like, I need to do that. So I was going through like Cash App statements and stuff, and I'm just nervous because it's like, what if I try to do it honestly, and then I just make a mistake because I don't really have documentation. IRS just L's me.
Just play this audio recording for the judge. Be like, right? I swear I really meant to try.
Yeah.
Here's evidence of me freaking out.
Literally, that's a good point, actually. At least now I can make my case.
Never thought about that, though.
Yeah, so I'm a little stressed now because, it's not like just simple. Like, I would not be worried if it was just like, upload your W-2, whatever, done. But I'm a little more nervous now because there's like 4 websites and stuff I have to account for.
Yeah, and I don't even know. I have 2 jobs. It's the first time I've had 2 jobs, and I forget.
I got 2 jobs.
I think the university actually basically does your taxing information or something. I remember it's just different. Like it wasn't what I was used to. But I have my second job, and I've never done taxes for 2 jobs, and that gets a bit more complicated, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just as simple as doing 2 sets of W-2s. So
really,
I don't.
That's what I would think.
I think there's some other step I have to do. I think there's some other step once I hit the tax bracket, which I know I do.
And I'm gonna say this: IRS, lock me up if you want, but I think it's complicated on purpose.
Oh, for sure.
Like it is. It could be in. And this is what I'm saying with a lot of things. No hate to y'all lesser intelligent folk out there, but I feel like I'm not that stupid. I feel like my common sense is there, and like, I don't know if I'm nervous about this and if I'm confused. What about all of these other people?
I'm just, I do wonder how they do their taxes. Maybe they just like hire someone else to do it.
I was about to say that's my goal.
Hire the dragonfly.
A dragonfly.
Yeah.
That's what my goal is. That's why March 31st, if you do it by March 31st, and it's simple returns only, I don't know if my poker income falls under that. I think so, though. But they're doing, like, free taxes for you. Like tax experts on TurboTax. So I'm trying to do it like that because I want someone to take a look and be like, don't worry, you will not get in trouble 6 years from now.
Oh, yeah.
Because that will have me heated.
As soon as I get into like a career world, because you know that you can like file things off as expenses. I'm not gonna like do no scamming stuff, but I am doing my like, okay,
True.
how much money? I will start like calculating. Like, let's say I'm in New York. I'm like, how many times did I have to use the subway? And like, because you could get a month-long pass for fun fact about this New York subway. So you can get like a 7-day pass. I think you get a month-long pass, and you can get. Yeah, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, if I buy my pass, how many times am I using it to get to work? Okay, this is how much money that I've been using per month as transportation to get to work. I am getting my money back.
True, yeah, I'm trying to get as much back. That's smart. That's smart.
Technically, I bought stuff for this office. Shoot. Where's my $4 back for the staples I had to buy everyone?
For real.
All right, we're going to take a short break and then wrap up the show, and then spring break exists.
Wow.
Spring break. We'll be right back, knowing what we're talking about.
These crazy college kids, they don't know what they're talking about.
The Morning App on 90.5. 90.5 WASU.
.5 WASU. The morning app is live on the internet. Search it on Google.
Yeah, I have some very interesting recent Google searches. We have if Russia. Also, I'm like very up to date with the Ukraine situation.
Very.
I was just curious because I'd never like read articles. I was like, where specifically like would Russian nukes hit the U.S. if that happened? But I was like, where if Russia nuked U.S., where would it be? And then I have elephant drawing easy, Hiroshima, stress toys, W4 1099,
which is what we were just we were talking about that over the break because I was like, what is that? But my thing is like, I love to know elephant drawing easy, the story behind that one.
Oh, it's actually pretty easy to explain. So Lila made me get this app last night where it's like called Note It widget, and you can like pair it. It's very like, it seems like a TikTok thing.
Sure.
You can see the elephant easy that I did. It's very bad. But
and what's the elephant signify?
No, nothing. I was just trying to do something that wasn't like a stick figure, because you want to see my first drawing.
Oh God, Ben. Oh, that's not good.
I was kind of indisposed, but the app, it's like you pair it with a phone, like any phone, and then you can like drag it, like, you know, an app, drag it to your home screen, and then you can draw stuff and it'll like appear on the other person's phone. It's very
so it's like sending letters.
It's like basically a way to be retro and send letters, except you can like draw. I'm pretty sure you can draw on the Apple thing.
I don't have an Apple. Though I told my brother is gonna throw his hat in the air and rejoice. My next phone will finally be an iPhone. Woo! Shut up. I don't know when I'm getting it because I have negative $4 or something in my bank account right now, but I love Androids, I really do. But I am tired of working around things. The only thing is, like, everything eats up data when you use an iPhone. Like, iMessage uses data.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely convinced I want it, but
it is crazy. Like, peer pressure is really just like making you get it. Societal peer pressure.
And I swear those cameras are better. They really do.
You're talking about the iPhone cameras?
Yes.
I know. I swear it too, because I've gotten into this. This is one of the things I do get into with Android people, is like, I don't know how you can argue. Like, I'm sorry. Once you take a picture on your Android, it looks like it was taken with a toaster.
On paper, straight up.
Yeah, it's better.
Android cameras are better. But I swear, on Snapchat, there is a thing. It is proven. Snapchat will lower the quality of your images if you take them on an Android, though. So that is why I don't hold that accountable. Like, because if you could do it, I've even tested it. I could take a picture on Snapchat of these headphones, and then I could take a picture through my phone app and upload it through Snapchat, and you could see the direct quality difference. There are like little things like that on Apple devices. You can swipe to cue things on Spotify. You cannot do that on Android, and like they're never gonna add it.
That's wild.
It's tiny things, but if you think about it, it's smart, because if they do it over enough apps, you start to see all these little things that you're missing out on. And I'm finally caving in. It took me 4-5 years to finally cave in.
Oh my goodness, that's insane. Yeah, but isn't the new Android supposed to be doing something crazy though?
One new Android.
Or no, I guess I'm just so used to a new thing coming out all the time.
Yeah, the foldable phone.
Yeah.
That's been out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I'd want one of those.
No, I don't think I would either. And iPhone, the Apple has never been like, we're gonna do that.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, I mean, that's the one, and I think a fair criticism of Apple is like they don't really do anything different for the next phone. There's never any like big thing.
Yeah.
And I come from the video game world, especially like the Nintendo video game world, where like their next device is always usually very different from their previous one. So I'm sitting here like, why would I want like the same brick?
Right.
The same brick in a different color.
This is true. It's interesting though.
Yeah, that iPhone is gonna be like the first. Who knows? Maybe it'll be my even though I know my parents aren't big on that. Maybe it'll be my like graduation gift.
Yeah.
My parents are not big on which like not a criticism of, because they'll just, like the amount of things they do over the year of college, let's say, is enough to pay for a graduation gift instead. So, but they're never. I don't think I've ever gotten a big gift for completing.
Yeah, I don't expect stuff like that.
Well, yeah, except for going out. What about Ocala?
Ocala. Yeah, Ocala will be fun.
Riding a horse.
I think my cousins actually have a horse. My cousin's house is the one upside of Ocala.
It's a big ranch house?
They live on a lake, and they have they just got a horse and a stable. They built one, but then they have some dogs and some cats that literally just live around the house.
Oh my gosh. Are they alone?
What?
Are they married?
Yeah, it's a gay lesbian couple.
Oh, that is literally Michael's family. Literally, that is Michael's family.
Maybe we have the same family.
Oh my god, that is so. You should have told Michael that.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but that's super funny.
Because his sister or sibling, I'm not sure what the proper way to address them as, is getting married, and I think they're moving to the country area, not a lake, but oh my god.
Small world.
It is. I think I talked about this. It's so funny that I was I'm the only person in my family I know who's not straight, but then you hear about all these families who are I was on a date with someone who is gay, has a gay brother and a gay sister.
That's wild.
I'm always
3 for 1.
For real. I was and all of them, they have 3 siblings. There's 3 kids in that family, and all of them are not straight. I was wow.
That's crazy.
I hope their parents don't want grandkids. I mean, you can still have kids, but it's a lot less likely. It might be genetic. I do those weird studies. I think I might have said it before. If you are, the younger you are in child order, the more likely it is that you are a gay child. And on top of that, if you have a younger sibling and you are gay, it is even more likely that the younger sibling will be gay than otherwise.
Wait, well, I'm confused. No.
I'm going to use my family as an example. This isn't entirely accurate. There's four kids in my family. I have an older brother, an older sister, me, and then a younger brother. The further down in the order of birth you are, the more likely it is. And then on top of that, I don't know, I don't talk to my younger brother, and I'm not, again, this is just an example. On top of that, because I am gay and I have a younger sibling, my younger sibling is even more likely to be it than if it was just fourth born.
Interesting.
I don't know the whole science why, but it is a proven statistic, and I was what on earth?
Because I have the older gay brother.
Yeah, you have an older gay brother.
Than the straight white male and me.
How much older is he?
4 years.
Oh yeah, I talked about this because my brother is the same age.
Crazy.
Not gay though. Dude, it is really weird. I always be we have this one person at the station, not throwing him on blast, but it's very much oh, my uncle's gay, and I was cool.
Okay.
Well,
trying to set us up?
Well, no. No. But then I have my friend Lawson. Shout out to him. He goes to Wilmington. When I first met him, he was talking about he has a gay uncle. Everyone has a gay uncle. I'd be the gay uncle. And he's super rich. And I was oh, okay. I was oh, yeah, tell me more about your uncle. I want to be his best friend. Not like that, but just be his best friend. Because he's in New York. And he's in a really, 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 really nice part of New York. And he's a litigation lawyer for all these so I'm oh, okay. We people in my community, we got to stick together,
I know there's a gay couple that my mom works with that she's really good friends with, eat dinner with them at their house and everything, and they know somebody that is up there corporate level with iHeart, but they don't like them. They were we'll hit them up, see if we can.
No,
it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna result in anything.
That'd be cool.
But that would be crazy, right? The weirdest connections.
Dude,
they're on that lawyer vibe too. They're rich as hell.
I will never be rich.
No.
I'll be well connected, but I will never have money.
Yeah. No.
That'd be fun. I'd love to be that I'd be that person. I'd love to be that person and be kind of like how Dan is. So oh, I know someone. Let me click, 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 click.
For sure.
Well, this is it.
This is it. Countdown to spring break.
It seems so final.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we're literally going to be here in 2 weeks. Not even.
I'm ready to graduate.
I am too. Even though all this week break, if I'm not going to whatever, I'm working on personal projects, but I'm working I'm working on my portfolio. I have not one, but 2 YouTube videos I want to do.
Dang.
And one of them is going to be a lot of work. The other one of them I can do pretty quickly, but the other one is
That's fun. I need to revamp my YouTube channel.
What did you do?
The Professional Losers, me and some friends from Raleigh.
What would you do? What is this?
We did like some vlogs, some like stupid stuff. Oh, we did like a "Are you smarter than a 5th grader" reaction. Cooked up our friend Devon, who didn't know how many continents there were off the top of his head.
Mine are not and they're not funny or anything. They were just like long form sort of video essays.
Seminar.
Yeah, I did one on, as everyone knows, my favorite television show. And this one I want to do one of my favorite music artists. I know her music like super hard to find music, and I've always wanted to do like there's a trend called the iceberg. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's like oh god, we have to wrap. I'll do it really quickly. It's like imagine an iceberg, and there's like several different layers of the iceberg. You have like the stuff above the water, and then you keep going deeper down, and it's like separated into how obscure in this topic. How obscure do you know the information of? And I know like these super obscure songs that are super hard to find on the internet, and I wanted to make. I can't put them on YouTube because as soon as they would, it get deleted because they were never meant supposed to be released. But I want to do like a how far do you know? In terms of obscure knowledge about Florence and the Machine. And then I want to do another one. It's the 10-year anniversary of a YouTube series I watched. That wasn't that big, cool. But it's like a time. If you look back at a time capsule, I want to
memorable.
Anyways, bye everyone. Technically we have like a minute left.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Thank you for
Regular
listening.
programming coming up next.
Bye.